141. He did wrestle at the Franklin and Marshall Open in early January at 149. Had some good wins or wrestled pretty well. So this is, I think this is going to tell the staff a lot, you know, how Kai looks here at 149 against a pretty seasoned opponent.
It's Ethan Fernandez, ranked number 18. He's motivated. He's coming off a 2-1 decision loss to Ivan Garcia of Binghamton yesterday. Senior out of Township of Washington, New Jersey, is 12-6 on the year.
Kai's got that crotch lock, and that makes it tough to finish, but Fernandez hooking both legs. He's getting close.
3 points for Fernandez. Now he's in a good spot. Owen trying to peel the hand away, not able to get away as things get to the outside.
Kai did a nice job just getting right up. Fernandez took him out. Pretty savvy there on the edge. Fernandez knew he didn't really have to do much other than re-drop down to the leg and just drive him out.
Both these wrestlers, NCAA qualifiers last year. Fernandez, member of the first team All-Ivy last season. He went 24-9. Wrestled Richard Fettelin last season. Defeated him in a major decision 20-6. Owen earns an escape point.
Yeah, got up to his feet nicely. Graham beat out of that mat return. Chain wrestled.
I mentioned the length of Owen. That gives him an advantage at 141. You'd assume it give him a similar advantage at 149.
Yeah, and a lot easier to make weight at 149. I think that's always nice. Kind of a weekend off of big weight cut. So see how his energy is in this match. Kai's got a lot of offense. He's got picks. He's got, singles. He's got slide bys, shucks. A lot of offense to work with. He gets himself going.
Owen coming off a tough loss last week against Princeton, where he was oh so close to getting that match to extra time. Things fell apart in the last 10 seconds. Dropped that one via decision. Here comes Fernandez on a shot. Owen counters. Kai's got an underhook. Gonna get back to his feet. There goes Owen. But Fernandez, never to circle, was looking for back points. Circles around for 3. Good counter from Ethan Fernandez, and things are getting dangerous for Kai Owen.
Nice exchange. Both guys trying to attack. Kai came across with that knee pick, and Fernandez just kind of rolled through, kept his whizzer, and came out on top.
Fernandez on top here as we resume. Kai's going to try and peel Fernandez's hand and sit through, but Fernandez looking for a mat return. Owen trying to get away.
Big escape for Kai here. This is a big point. 17 seconds. You want to get this one before the period ends. Also puts ride time over a minute if Fernandez can ride him out here. So Fernandez is probably willing to take a stall even maybe here rather than give up that escape, which means if he needs to kind of re-drop the leg and just hang on, he can. About to get called for stalling if he doesn't mat return. But
first period ends. Fernandez with an early 6 points, 2 takedowns. There's a really nice exchange here. Fernandez able to lock up that arm, get Kai on bottom.
Put it together, Kai. Let's go. Caution on Fernandez.
So 6-1 the score. Let's see if Owen can get out. Get a shot in. Right back in this match.
good job by Kai just sealing off right off the whistle and not really leaving much room for Fernandez to ride him. Kai's picking up his aggressiveness. just got to get some clean attacks here.
Fernandez, things are getting really rough up top. He goes towards the bottom.
This is where Kai's length is so helpful because Fernandez is in deep on a double leg, and Kai's reaching over, getting the ankle, and then is able to get his hips back off that. So it's an example where length can really be useful.
Trying to prevent another high-scoring period from Ethan Fernandez.
Kai's got an inside tie and an underhook, really shallow underhook, but some good ties here. Let's see what he can do with them.
Owen just not really able to generate anything. Right now, things are really locked up.
Fernandez kind of over tie, blocking with his left.
Owen looking for a shot.
Kai's picking it up. Fernandez kind of seems like he's starting to play a little bit more defensive here in this match, but that's exactly what you got to be ready for.
You just saw the length of Owen there. Fernandez went for the single on Kai's right leg. Kind of just went down on the mat. Fernandez just couldn't reach him. Goes forward again. Fernandez, you mentioned it, and here are the officials. He's really kept things out to the outside here in the second period. And it's good for Kai because he's preventing a high-scoring second period from Fernandez. He's keeping the score 6-2. As the second period comes to an end, you'd assume Owen be aggressive here in this third period, as Fernandez wasn't able to earn any points in that second period.
Yeah, that edge of the mat spot's tricky. There's multiple kind of objectives at that point. Kai's down by 4 points here. If he rides him out for at least 9 seconds, he'll clear that minute ride time. So that probably won't be a factor. But Kai's essentially down by 4, and he's only got a period left to do it. So when that edge of the mat situation presents, it's a balance between, do I want to wrestle here? We're in a spot where I probably can't score and burn more time off the clock, which is pretty essential for Kai at this point, or do I want to try to work for that stall call, which, if you take the guy out of bounds, like in this situation here again, it's kind of an automatic stall against Cornell, but a lot of times getting killed off the clock. So you gotta make the decision of, like, what am I after here? The stall call, or do I need the time? And here again, we're burning time, and Fernandez knows he is.
Owen spinning around, but things getting too far on the outside again. So Fernandez, after scoring 6 in the first period, 0 in the second, gets an escape here in the third. Well, you mentioned it. He's just taking things to the outside, knowing Owen has to be aggressive, so he's got to push Fernandez out that way if he wants to go.
Fernandez going backwards a little bit, but, look, he's up by 5 points. He's got quite a few stall calls he can let out before he's in position to lose this match. So his strategy is just kind of keep battling these positions tough and giving a little bit of ground where he needs to.
Under a minute to go. Owen has cleared the riding time point for now. Owen would need 2 takedowns for a win, but here comes Fernandez trying to land a shot.
Kai's got to keep working his hips up and then be careful with his knee here. His knee's in a pretty tight spot, but Kai's good here. He's in a good scramblers with his length.
Owen trying to slip out of this. Cornell's calling for 3, and they get it. Fernandez, a late takedown here in the third period. And it's now 10-2. And frustrated Kai Owen here, wrestling up a weight class at 149. And Fernandez with a late strike.
Break after this, Harris.
10-2. It's major decision territory for Fernandez. Owen able to spin out, get an escape point. So he clears that major decision for now. His riding time is stalled at 55 seconds. So big for the duel. Owen able to get out. But Fernandez trying to land one more shot to earn a major decision. He's not going to have enough time. So a 10-3 decision win for Ethan Fernandez, his 13th win of the season. He defeats Kai Owen 10-3. 4 matches in at Levy Gymnasium. Cornell has won all 4.
checking on you, Julia.